Welcome back, IP6. I hope that you are doing great. You are staying safe and you are staying home and doing your homework, of course. I'm sure you are doing all your homeworks. Okay, so today we are continuing talking about Movie Maker and Editor. This is our lesson number 11 together, and without any further ado, let's get started. So today I want to show you how to edit your video using iMovie. So let's do a very fast review of the settings, and then I will show you in the program how I would edit my video, and you can adapt and use it to edit your own video. Okay, let's get started. I will be very quick with the review because I think you already know. So double click on iMovie and open it. This is the first page that you will get. Click new to open the new project. So create new movie. You select movie and we can get started. This is the first page you will get used to edit. You can use the preview to see the area. You can see the preview area, the import area, and the edit area. So this is the edit area, the import area, and the preview area. First, you have to add your own shots. So you import your shots, your videos. Choose which files you want to use and import it. So for example, for me, these are the files that I need. So I select them and I import selected. So once I get the files inside, this is how it looks after the videos are imported. The videos that you want to use, you have to drag in the editing area. So once you drag it in the editing area, in here, you can see the shots, your editing plane and preview of the video. So this is the editing plane that you can see the videos that you are using. This is all of the videos that you have. This is the preview area. You can play, stop, or go forward or back. Can make the editing plane long or short, and you have tools to use to edit. So that's the stop, go front, and go back. This one is to make it smaller so you can see all the videos, or make it bigger so you can see more detail in one video, and that's the editing plane. And this is other tools that you can add. This is, you can go to the audio option to add audio that they already provide for you, such as effects, to edit or add audio and sound effects. Your video needs titles, add the topic at the start, and you can use text to guide the viewers. But don't use too much text, just 1 or 2 is enough. Over the whole video, maybe it's okay to use 3 to 5 texts to guide the viewers. So don't use too much text also. Backgrounds can help to strengthen your topic and more powerful video. Transitions are for a better experience to watch for viewers. It helps to jump from one shot to the next shot. Open iMovie and let's explore. Okay, so now the review is finished. So let's go to our iMovie. So I have it here. So I just click on it and open it. And I already saved from last class something. So I already imported my files right here. So let me make my face a bit smaller so you can see my screen better. Maybe I'll put my face down here. Okay, so for now, let's get started with editing. So depends, do you want to select all the videos or one by one to select and edit? What I do is usually I select all and I just select them and drag them inside. Once I have it, I'll start watching the video and see where it needs to be edited, where it needs audio, where it needs audio, where I need to change. All right, so let's get started. So for me, I just take random shots of a garden, okay? So for you, you have a storyline for it, right? So just you can follow your old video and old storyline and edit your video there. For me, I just want to show you how to edit, you can use the tools. So let's get started. So you can see I can play and stop from here, watching it, and my video has sound, you can see. So let's say I don't want the sound on this video. What I can do is come on this video, and you see when I go on here, I can see a double arrow. So if I take it off, it will make the voice of this video even go higher. So let's hear. You see, it's even louder. You can hear more. So it depends what you need. You can make it very less, medium, or 0. So there will be absolutely no sound to this. Okay, so that's it about the first video. Now, let's say I want to go to the next. All right, so let's continue. Okay, you see, there was a jump too strong, right? So for this jump, I can use a transition. For example, let's go to transitions, and we can choose whichever transition you need. Okay, there are so many. We can go through them one by one. Let's check the first transition. So it cross dissolve, right? You can see how the effect looks like. Okay, a quick tip: when you want to pause or play, you can press the space bar on your keyboard to help you play or stop, play or stop, play or stop. All right, so space bar can help you with that. Next, let's try cross blur. Cross blur. So let's change this to be, delete this first, and select cross blur. So cross blur, it blurs the video and then goes to the next scene. Fade to black. Let's try fade to black. So you see what it does is it fades to black and then goes to the next video. Let's go to the next one. Next one would be fade to white. So I'm sure you can guess it fades to white. And so on. You see, there are so many options. So I cannot go through everything with you, but you can get what I mean. So this one spins around, this one spins out, and each of them have different effects. So you can see all the effects here. What I like to use is maybe, okay, let's check out this one, might be interesting. So this one zooms in, which might be a bit too much for my taste. So what I like to use is usually cross dissolve, which dissolves a bit and comes back to the next scene. All right. And let's check out another thing. We totally forgot to add the text, right? So what we can do is make a opening. For example, you can choose anything you want, but black, white, on here, okay? You can add curtain. If you need curtain, you can add curtain at the start. And look how it looks. This is how it looks. And dissolves out, and you can see that, okay? So what I like to do here maybe is different from you. You can use anything you like. So let's add the text, and I write the title for my video. What I write is maybe a day in, okay, let's not do it too long. Let's write garden view, for example, okay? You can make your own title. A day in a garden, or garden day, or afternoon in the garden, or garden view, anything you like. You can choose how long this should last and how it should look. What we can do is I can extend it like this, can be over the whole video. So 21 seconds, but might be too long. So you can make it shorter, maybe 10 seconds would be enough, or 8 seconds. Just show garden view and start watching. So don't forget, for the voice, you can make it high, low, as you need. You can make the video faster. Maybe this is too slow. We can make it faster. Okay, let's make the voice less. And then it will go to the next. So again, we have to edit the next scene, the next shot. Maybe it's again too slow, so we can make it faster by clicking on it and making it fast. And let's say I don't want the sound. Let's walk around the garden. And moves to the next scene. So don't forget the transition, to add the transition. In my opinion, try to use only 1 or 2 transitions, so it's not too much. So try to keep it simple. But again, it's your video. You can create it as you like. So it dissolves out and goes to the next scene. Okay, for my video, I want all my videos to be fast. I don't need it to be normal because I feel the videos are too slow and it needs to be a bit faster. So for your video, it might be different. Maybe you need to slow it down or just keep it the normal speed. So again, it's your video. So you have to decide how do you want. Next, don't forget the transition. We can make the voice go away. Give water to the plants, for example. Pet the cat. Pet the other cat. And edit. You can split. you can delete. So you split two parts and you delete in between. That's how you can do that. Okay, and don't forget about the transition, which is important. You can just add the transition by clicking on it, just like this. Okay, so let's take a look. So if you realized in these scenes, I didn't fast forward because I didn't feel the need to do so. But for this scene, maybe I can still make it a bit faster. Okay. We can add more text inside if you need. Let's add some titles. There are many types of titles in there, so you can choose as you need. Let's choose something not too much, maybe this, and write back of the garden, for example. Okay, and don't forget, you can make it long, short, as you need. It will show the name of the garden, just like this. We can add more text, right? Plants, for example. And write down the name. My cat's name. And don't forget one thing, you can always change the font style as you need. There are many font styles that you can choose from. Let's say, for example, I choose this. Look how it looks. It changes the style, and you can choose to be in the middle, on the right, on the left, on any side that you need. You can choose a color. I can choose red, for example. It will change to be red. I'll change it to the middle. I can change the size. Okay, that's what you get. And then here, what I can do is copy and paste. So how did I do this? Is I use my keyboard shortcut Control C or Command C for Mac. Okay, so Command C and Command V. Using that, I can copy and paste. And then I would be able to edit and change the name to the other cat. And for the last page, what I can do is go to background, have a nice background as you like. You can design yourself. Let's say this one, for example. Move this at the end. Let's give it a name, add some text, and just write D N. And we can change the text again as we like. I like this one, and I want the size to be very big. I want the color to be yellow. And or green. And we just add it here. Okay. And then the end, it can show it like that. And you can add a credit, scrolling credit. So this can help you to add names, title, names, and so on. You can call it garden view. You can add names, Amir, create a director or director, then can be actor, for example, right? Yeah, cool. Actor, location, Bangkok. Okay, so you can just add any credits or any person who joined your video. You can give them credits similar to a movie. It's not a must, but it's up to you. It can be fun for you to do that. We can move this a bit. The end. So garden view and all the credits to it. Okay, so that's it. That's that. And now we can add some sound to it. We can find some audio. You can see there are many sounds to choose from. Let's find one that can be helpful. Okay, just choose, like for me, I just choose a simple sound for now. But for you, what you can do is you can find some music that you like and add it if it's relatable to your music, to your movie, basically. You can make the sound less, like this, using the double arrow. You can make it more. But you have to understand the sound should be reasonable, not too loud, not too less. And we can full screen and watch the video just like this. Okay, that's it for the video editing. So basically, a sum up, a conclusion is that you can make your videos go faster, slower, or keep it as it is. You can add text. You can make the text stand longer, stay longer by going on it, and you get this arrow, and you can move it to be shorter so you can see it's 4 seconds, or you can make it more. It can be 8 seconds. That's how you make the video, the text stay longer. Even for your video, you can extend, or if it's already cut, for example, in here, I already cut it, so I can make it shorter or longer, just like this. I can make it shorter or longer. So you don't always need to split. So you go in between, the cursor goes in between, and you click split. So you don't have to do this all the time if you don't want to. And you can choose to detach the audio, that you can edit it separately. But if you don't have any audio, you can do the same as me, just delete it, just make the audio sound very low and just play it. And for exporting now, let's say I'm done, right? So we went through everything, the titles, your videos, the audio that you can edit. And if you want to add your own audio, like download it from internet and add it in here, what you have to do, you have to download it by yourself from internet. And when you downloaded it, you have to import it the same way you imported the videos, and the same way you drag it down here, and you can edit the sound as you need. And if the sound is too short, for example, if the sound is just this much, you can edit it, copy and paste to make it longer, just like this. Okay, you can bring it closer, as close as you can, so the sound will somehow continue. All right, and we have checked the backgrounds, the transitions. So try to use all this to help you to produce the best video that you can do. Okay, so this is the process that it might take to make a good enough video, to make a story. So try to make your own story. And let me show you this. This is how you can export your video. You go to share. Depends how you need it. You can export file. You click export file and you have all these options. This is, you can name your video and all the details that you have to describe yourself. You can, this should be video and audio. So not just audio, make sure this is correct. This is the resolution. The higher it is, the longer it will take for you to export the file. This is the quality, and just keep it as simple as possible. Okay, this is how you export to be a video file. Another way is for you, so this is what I suggest. If you need to send this video to anyone, to me or to anyone else, what you have to do is do YouTube and Facebook, so, or even mail. So if you click that, it will save for you in a smaller and more compressed version, so it's easier to send. If you email, it will give you also a small file that is not too heavy. So I suggest for you to do this, either email or YouTube. You can see this is only 3.4 megabit, and this one is 22. This one was 3. And this one is 216, okay? So if I ask you to send me this video, please, when you want to export your video, make sure you export using the email or using the YouTube. So it will be much less space, okay? This is the quality. The higher it is, the heavier it is, you can see. So try to compress it as much as possible so it will not take too much space to send it to me, because if it's too heavy, we will have problems sending it. So make sure when you want to send it using this option, email or YouTube and Facebook. And when you select YouTube and Facebook, make sure it's the lowest quality so it's not too heavy for me. So it's only 22, but you can see if you click export file, it is 216, so it's very heavy. So please make sure that you keep it as low as possible. So choose email, or if you cannot choose email, then choose YouTube or Facebook. All right, so let's go back to our presentation. For your homework, if you use iMovie for your videos, video editing, please start to edit your video and save your process so you can continue within the next 1 or 2 weeks. Practice the basic functions and location for each command. Take a screenshot or a picture of you exploring and editing your video. Note, if you do not have an Apple product, you can use Viva Video, okay? So if you do not have Apple product like MacBook or iPhone or iPad, you can use Viva Video application. We will go in a bit more detail next class for Viva Video editing program. But for this class, we just talked about iMovie. And for the homework, please upload 1 picture of you exploring and editing the programs and upload it on the e-learning platform. This homework is due to Thursday, 16th of September. Make sure you finish it by then. That's all for today. And practice and do your homework and start editing on iMovie. If you do not have iMovie, we will go through the other application next week. All right, take care. Sorry for a bit longer class today. Take care and stay safe. Get to your editing program. Bye-bye.